We saw some recovery in precious metals yesterday, but one central bank is still souring their position on gold, and we're going to be finding out who that is in today's video. Welcome back, guys, to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP Bullion, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. We have seen some great gains in precious metals the last 24 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets and see where we're starting today off at. Gold has made a nice push back over $1,800, currently at $1817.17. Silver pushed its way over $28 yesterday. It's currently down slightly at $28.09. That gives us a ratio of 64.68. Platinum is down, currently at $1266.43. Palladium is trying hard to get back over $2,400, currently at $2396.56. And rhodium is steady at $23,000. We've seen some nice gains in base metals, but they are starting to pull back some. Copper is at $4.09. Nickel is at $8.80. Aluminum is at 97 cents, zinc at $1.30, and lead at 96 cents. Barrels of crude oil have shot up, if you guys haven't noticed at the gas pump yet. Barrels are going for $62.11. We had a mixed day on Wall Street yesterday. A little bit of a roller coaster ride for a couple of the markets. The Dow closed up 27 points at 31,527.69. The NASDAQ did not have a good day. It tried to recover in the afternoon, and it did not at all. It was down 341 points at 13,533.05, and the S&P 500 was down 30 points at 3876.50. The U.S. dollar index is down from yesterday's video, but it is starting to climb a little bit, currently at 90.14. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, it was not a very fruitful day for you yesterday. We are down from the day's high of 55,000. We're down at 47,906.81. We just had a low for the day at 44,888.08. So hopefully it can recover some. And if you happen to exchange gold back today, whether that be the Utah or the Nevadan, those are exchanging for $3.20. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are seeing some returns on precious metals. We're starting to see some people move into that market. But one bank has changed its outlook for gold for the year. This comes to us from Niels Christensen over at Kitco News. This is titled Commerzbank downgrades gold forecast, but prices can still push above $2,000. The gold market is starting to attract some new buying momentum as prices push over $1,800 an ounce at the start of the week. Still, the recent drop to a 7-month low has taken its toll as some banks continue to adjust their 2021 price forecasts. Commerzbank is the latest to highlight the precious metals' growing struggles as investors continue to focus on record valuation in equity markets. Quote, as long as there is no change in the current environment, gold will find it difficult to withstand the headwinds and will remain under pressure. We do not rule out that gold will fall further in the short term, even if we do not expect prices to collapse, said Daniel Briesman, precious metals analyst at the German bank, in a report on Friday. Quote, the environment for gold is likely to remain difficult until the middle of the year as we see little recovery potential for the time being, he added. The bank updated its gold forecast in a report as it now sees the yellow metal ending the fourth quarter around $2,000 an ounce, down from its previous forecast target of $2,300 an ounce. And I think we did do an article on Commerzbank just a month and a half ago on their forecast being $2,300, of course. $2,300 is what the old IndyXP Bullion here had forecasted for gold. We'll see if that, I'm still bullish on gold. I think that we will see that return here before the end of the year to the $2,300 mark, but I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research, please, as Commerzbank seems to have. I digress, though. Back to the article. Briesman said that rising bond yields remain the gold market's biggest hurdle. 10-year U.S. bond yields are currently trading near their highest level in a year, above 1.3%. Bond yields are well off their lows of 0.5% seen only 6 months ago. Quote, "This makes gold less attractive as an interest-free investment," he said. In addition, the U.S. dollar has apparently stopped its downward trend and appreciated somewhat since the beginning of the year. It has thus changed for a support factor to a factor weighing on the price of gold. Although the bank sees growing headwinds for gold prices, Briesman said that they are not completely giving up their bullish stance. He added that there is still some strong long-term fundamental support for gold and that prices below $1,800 continue to attract bargain hunters. Briesman described the current price action in the gold market as the start of an oncoming tsunami. Waters will recede before the massive wave hits. Briesman said that the bank remains optimistic on gold in the long term as the world continues to deal with record amounts of debt. He added that it would take years for central banks to normalize monetary policy. Quote, "A significant reduction of these is not only a Herculean task, but could occupy generations. This is one reason why central banks are continuing their ultra-loose monetary policy. There is no end in sight here," he said. Although investment demand is expected to be lower compared to its historic flows seen in 2020, Briesman said that it will still be strong enough to push prices back to $2,000 an ounce. While we do not rule out the possibility of gold falling further in the short term, we are convinced that there will be significantly higher prices in the long term, he said. And that comes to us from Niels Christensen over at Kitco News about Commerzbank revising their gold stances for 2021. So what do you guys think? Do you think that we will be seeing prices going back towards $2,000 soon, or do you think that that's going to be the cap for year? $2,000 is now the goal. It's not $2,300, it's not $3,600, it's not $5,000, it's not $100,000. It's just $200 more than what it is now. I think that that's just a small move for gold. I think $200 is. Something could happen geopolitically, or another strain of COVID could come out that people aren't expecting, and that's just over 10% rise. I think that is actually it's not unthinkable that it could attain $200 over the course of just a few weeks, maybe even less. So, what do you guys think? Do you think gold has stopped its downward trend and we're going to see things going back up? Do you think $2,000 is the cap? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'd be very interested to hear what you have to say on the topic. All right, guys. I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. If you happen to appreciate old IndyXP Bullion, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button for me right there. It helps me out immensely. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to keep up to date on when all the latest and greatest content is coming out, make sure you hit the subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can stay notified of when new content comes out. Of course, the box is going to pop up on this side of the screen. That's going to be the gateway to the back catalog of videos, somewhere around 440 videos strong now. You can start clicking through those at your heart's content at the end of this one. Guys, I have been IndyXP Bullion from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.